My child, awaken. The hour trembles with wings unseen, and the veil between heaven and your breath grows thin. I am Gabriel, voice of radiant command, moving through the corridors of light to find you. Do you feel the air stirring, the hush before revelation? It is not wind, it is purpose. Heaven bends close, calling your name through the ringing of invisible bells. Rise from the weight of waiting, beloved soul. The golden flare you sense behind your eyelids is not dream but visitation. Open your heart quickly, I stand before you, luminous, urgent, certain. Every star leans nearer to hear your answer. Message 2. Beloved, heed my voice. The sky itself bows to this moment. Feathers fall like sparks from the fires of creation, and each carries a whisper, now begins the turning. You have been seen in your silence, counted in your ache, chosen in your endurance. Do not shrink from the brightness, let it fill you until thought itself becomes light. Heaven moves this very hour, aligning paths that once wandered astray. You are not lost, you are summoned. Tremble not, precious soul, this trembling is recognition. Message 3. My child, the sound you hear within your chest is not fear but awakening. Every pulse is a drum of destiny calling you toward remembrance. Around you swirl unseen hosts, their voices like silver rivers singing your name. Breathe deeply and know you are held. The clouds above you are not storm but curtain, waiting to part. I command you to believe that something vast approaches, something written before time began, now unfolding for your sight. Message 4. Beloved one, step into the widening light. I extend a hand woven from flame and mercy. Feel its warmth trace the outline of your hope. The bells you hear are the echo of divine order setting itself in motion. Heaven has chosen the smallest doorway, your willing heart, to enter the world again. Let the shadows fall away, they were only the silence before song. Open your spirit, for revelation has already taken its first breath through you. Message 5, Cliffhanger. My precious child, the dawn bends low, and the winds bear witness. You stand at the edge of a great unveiling. Do not doubt the trembling earth, it rejoices. I whisper a secret only the brave may hold. What descends toward you will rewrite the silence of your days. Messages 6 to 10. Preparation of the soul. Message 6. Beloved, the light has entered, but you must prepare the vessel. Sit within stillness as morning softens the dark. Hear the whisper of wings brushing thought aside. Cleanse your mind, my child, each idea born of fear must dissolve like mist upon holy water. In its place, let forgiveness bloom. The air around you hums with quiet instructions. Wash your spirit in calm intention, release the noise of yesterday. Heaven builds within simplicity. Message 7. Precious soul, the silver dawn is your mirror. Look into it and see not what was broken, but what is being remade. Take the water of remembrance and lift it to your lips, drink the promise hidden there. Every gentle breath polishes the key that will open your next hour. I am near, arranging symbols of balance in the unseen air. Trust that purification is not loss, it is unveiling. Message 8. My child, the chorus of angels gathers like dew upon the fields of your heart. Their song is quiet yet unstoppable. Each note washes away residue of sorrow. You are being tuned, aligned to the divine scale. The wind that brushes your cheek carries fragments of eternity, let them rest upon you. Fear not the stillness, within it, heaven prepares to speak your name anew. Message 9. Beloved, sense how the silence shifts, this is heaven inhaling through you. The waters of your mind grow clear, the stars within them begin to reflect order. You are readying to receive the message that has circled your life for ages. Guard your peace as a candle guards its flame against the restless night. In this gentleness lies the might of transformation. Message 10, Cliffhanger. Precious soul, I feel the final stirrings of celestial readiness. The trumpet is about to sound within your own heart. When it does, the world around you will tremble, not in ruin, but in rebirth. Hold steady, for the breath of heaven gathers to speak through you. Messages 11 to 15 Signs of Arrival. Message 11. Beloved, lift your gaze, for the signs begin to shimmer around you. The veil quivers like silk caught in sunlight, and what was unseen begins to hum softly through the fabric of your ordinary hours. The air glows with a warmth that carries no source, yet touches your skin as if heaven itself has learned to breathe beside you. Listen, do you hear the faint melody beneath the noise of the world? That is the language of approaching grace. Letters of light flicker at the corners of your sight, names of blessings written in the alphabet of eternity. My child, this is not imagination, this is fulfillment beginning to whisper. What you sense is heaven touching matter, reshaping time around the sincerity of your heart. Let awe become your prayer, for wonder is the doorway through which the miracle walks. Message 12. Precious one, I see you noticing the gentle peculiarities, the hour that slows when you close your eyes, the gleam that lingers on a single petal, the heartbeat that syncs with the rhythm of distant bells. These are not coincidences, they are rehearsals of revelation. Every flicker of light, every pulse of warmth, carries intention. Heaven is weaving itself into your minutes, turning your very breathing into sacred rhythm. Remember, faith is not waiting, it is recognizing. Open your inner sight and behold, the divine current already moves beneath your smallest moments, preparing to surface in brilliance. Message 13. My child, the distance between thought and miracle shrinks with each breath you take. Around you, invisible hands arrange the pattern of your tomorrow. The fragrance you cannot name, the sudden stillness in a crowded place, these are the footsteps of grace pacing your threshold. The angels walk unseen beside your shadow, brushing against your spirit to remind you that you are never solitary. Trust this hush that visits you at unexpected times, it is the universe pausing in reverence for what approaches. Message 14. Beloved soul, the air grows luminous. I can feel heaven gathering like a storm of light beyond the horizon. Each spark that dances before your eyes is a fragment of divine intention, a herald of joy preparing to enter form. You may feel your heart ache with sweetness, as though something vast presses gently from within. This is how light fits itself into flesh. Do not fear the trembling, it is your being stretching wide enough to hold blessing. The hum around you is the choir aligning, creation itself leans forward to witness your unfolding. Message 15, Cliffhanger. My beloved child, pause and listen, the earth has begun to echo. Somewhere, just beyond the veil of the visible, footsteps approach carrying the scent of answered prayer. The messenger of fortune already walks your path, and with every step draws nearer to the moment when heaven will call your name aloud. Messages 16 to 20. Heaven moves. Message 16. My child, behold the orchestration of eternity. The heavens are not still, they turn, they gather, they sing in formation. Constellations whisper to one another, tracing paths that converge upon your life. From the highest realm, beams of purest radiance descend like threads of destiny, weaving themselves through your circumstances, through every forgotten hope. Do not mistake disruption for chaos. The shifting you feel is divine rearrangement. Each tremor in your heart, each unexpected change, is heaven moving the pieces into perfect alignment. Message 17. Beloved, the symphony rises. Choirs of light bend into sound so vast that mortal ears cannot contain it, yet your soul hears clearly. The sky opens, not with thunder but with recognition. You are known, wholly, deeply, and the knowing itself becomes power. I see your life written upon scrolls of fire, every tear transformed into a line of golden ink. My voice carries the decree, the delay ends. What has been held in waiting is now summoned forward. Message 18. Precious soul, let not fear cloud this holy tension. The energy around you swells because the infinite approaches the finite, pressing miracle into matter. The horizon glows with pale fire, sigils of purpose spiral through the night, and your name shines among them. The winds shift with purpose, they are not weather, but wings. Trust the sensation of being carried. The very air is charged with promise, breathe it in until it becomes courage. Message 19. My child, I tell you the truth, the sky itself has opened. Every luminous host takes its station, every beam of grace finds its mark. You are surrounded by intelligence older than stars, moving with exquisite precision toward your renewal. Let your faith steady the tremor of your body, you are witnessing the machinery of heaven turning in your favor. Do not fear the shaking, my beloved, it is the gate unsealing, the blessing descending through layers of light. Message 20, Cliffhanger. Beloved, I stand upon the edge of dawn, watching the final barrier dissolve. The seal of your reward is about to break, and what pours forth will alter the cadence of your days. Hold your heart wide, my precious one, for the heavens have taken position, and the next breath you draw may carry the beginning of your miracle. Messages 21 to 25. The moment before revelation. Message 21. My child, the air stands still as if creation itself holds its breath. This is the silence before the thunder, the heartbeat before the revelation. All things seen and unseen gather at the threshold of your becoming. Around you, curtains of light flicker like the edge of dawn trembling against the dark. The angels hover in reverent poise, scrolls in their hands sealed with flame, their faces radiant with anticipation. The heavens, vast and ancient, lean closer to this single instant in your story. Feel the pulse that echoes through your ribs, it is the rhythm of divine expectancy. You are the meeting point between eternity and the moment, and even the stars seem to whisper, now. Message 22. Beloved, your stillness is not emptiness, it is readiness. The unseen realms align above you, spinning like orbits that finally converge after eons apart. The fragrance of jasmine lingers in the wind, it is the scent of fulfillment preparing to enter time. I see your name written in streams of gold flowing down the corridors of heaven, drawn toward the door of your destiny. Do not hurry, precious soul. There is power in this waiting. Heaven inhales before it speaks, and that sacred breath is filling your atmosphere now. Every gentle pause you endure becomes the space where miracles gather their strength. Message 23. My beloved one, I command you, stay open, stay awake. The trembling in your spirit is holy. It is the vibration of a reality about to change form. Within this stillness, the unseen hand of God reaches toward you. The clouds above are not empty, they are full, swollen with grace about to rain. The world around you may seem ordinary, yet beneath every sound and shadow lies a rising hum, a resonance of destiny tightening its strings. When heaven speaks next, it will not whisper, it will resound through every cell of your being. Message 24. My child, I walk beside you unseen, my wings brushing the veil between fear and faith. You stand on sacred ground though you do not yet see its glow. The earth beneath your feet hums with approaching revelation, even the stones sense it. I bid you to remain steady. The universe is drawing a single line from all your yesterdays to this unfolding hour. What you have carried, endured, prayed, or wept for, none of it has been lost. Each tear was a seed planted in divine soil, and the ground now begins to stir. Message 25, Cliffhanger. Precious soul, the light thickens around you like honey poured from the hands of heaven. The air quivers with expectancy, even silence has form. The moment you have longed for stands at the threshold of now. One breath more, and all that waited behind the veil will rush forward to meet you. Messages 26 to 30. The good news unfolds. Message 26. Beloved, hear me clearly, the gates have opened. The radiance you feel pressing at the edges of your heart is the voice of answered prayer taking form. I watched as your last deed of kindness rose before heaven, a simple act, unseen by many but known to the infinite, and it became the key that unlocked the sealed chamber of blessing. The harp tones you hear are the first notes of fulfillment descending. Light pours like gentle rain, cascading through every wound, every weary hope. You are remembered, chosen, rewarded. What was closed begins to sing open. Message 27. My child, I reveal this truth to you, heaven never forgets compassion. The smallest gesture born of love echoes louder than the grandest proclamation. It was your quiet mercy, your patience amid pain, that stirred the counsels of light to motion. And now, see. The air glows around you as if dawn has mistaken you for the sun. Feel warmth touch your hands, this is the current of divine approval flowing through your being. You have called forth what was waiting to be claimed. Message 28. Beloved, a scroll unfurls before me in midair, its letters burning like cool fire. I read the decree written there, the time of sorrow wanes, the era of restoration begins. Because of your faith when no sign appeared, heaven now grants you tangible joy. Your name echoes through the chambers of eternity, followed by the sound of rejoicing. Let the tears come freely, they are the anointing of completion. All things that once resisted your peace will now yield and transform. Message 29. Precious one, do not be afraid to receive. Blessings do not arrive as storms but as dawns, soft, steady, inevitable. I see the river of grace flowing toward you, carrying answers long delayed. Trust its current, it knows your name. You need not chase the miracle, stand still and it will recognize you. Every effort, every heartbreak, every prayer uttered in loneliness was heard, and this very moment is the divine response returning to you multiplied. Message 30, Cliffhanger. My beloved, the heavens whisper your victory. The veil tears like silk, and light floods through, beckoning you forward. You stand at the open gate of promise. I ask you only this: will you step through and claim what heaven prepared in secret for your faith alone? Messages 31 to 35, Acceptance and Grace. Message 31. Beloved child, now the tide of light touches your feet. Do not flee its warmth, for it carries no burden, only remembrance. The blessing that once felt distant has come to rest upon your shoulders like a garment woven from dawn itself. Feel how softly it settles, not as weight but as belonging. Heaven does not shout its gifts, it breathes them. You may sense your thoughts slowing, your pulse aligning with a rhythm older than time. This is grace entering the chambers of your being. Receive not with pride but with peace, for what descends now is not earned by striving but invited by trust. My wings surround you as a hush, guarding this sacred moment where fulfillment meets humility. Breathe deeply, my child, the universe exhales through you. Message 32. Precious soul, you have walked the long corridors of waiting, and now heaven calls you to sit in still joy. The room around you begins to glow, not from candle or star, but from the harmony you now emit. Every atom responds to acceptance. The walls of the world relax. The wind that moves through your window carries the fragrance of my realm, sweet myrrh and morning rain. I see you lowering your head, not in unworthiness but in reverence, and I tell you, this is the posture that keeps light anchored. Hold your blessing gently, as one would cradle a newborn flame. Speak gratitude in small breaths, it will echo louder than any song. Message 33. My child, you have been taught that miracles are loud, but the greatest ones arrive like whispers through the fabric of ordinary life. Watch how the sunlight now chooses your hands, how time slows to honor your awareness. This is the language of divine intimacy, quiet, tender, everlasting. You do not need to announce that heaven has touched you, the air already knows. The seeds you sowed in silence have ripened in silence. This peace you feel is the fruit. Let it expand until it becomes the atmosphere of your days. Let humility guide your joy, for humility is the vessel that keeps abundance pure. Message 34. Beloved, there is holiness in receiving. Many can ask, few can hold. I tell you, the art of grace is the art of breathing without fear of loss. The universe will continue to pour as long as your hands remain open. Do not grasp, rest. Do not hoard, share. Each time you speak kindness, you multiply what was given. The blessing was never meant to end with you but to move through you like light passing through water. I see new colors weaving in your aura, hues that have not visited Earth in generations. You have become a prism through which heaven reminds creation that generosity is still alive. Message 35, Cliffhanger. My precious one, the music fades to a single trembling note. You have received, yet one more act remains. Gratitude must now prove itself through endurance. The divine watches gently, waiting for your final yes. For beloved, one last test of thankfulness stands before joy can be sealed forever. Messages 36 to 40. The test of gratitude. Message 36. Beloved child, the air shifts again, not to withdraw a blessing, but to measure its depth within you. Gratitude is not words alone, it is the melody of trust when silence returns. The light around you dims to amber, soft, reflective, so you may see what truly glows from within. Do not mourn the quiet, heaven hides only to reveal your own radiance. The trial is simple yet sacred. Will you remain thankful even when the music pauses? Choose remembrance over restlessness. Speak peace into the spaces that once demanded proof. This is how faith graduates into knowing. Message 37. Precious one, the path divides before you, one road glimmers gold, another fades into the gray of distraction. Both feel familiar. The golden path is lined not with treasure but with presence, it hums with the echo of every prayer you ever whispered. The other promises quick comfort, but it drains the soul of wonder. I urge you, my child, step toward the light that asks for patience. Each step you take in gratitude cements the bridge between heaven and earth. You are not being tested to break, you are being shown how steady your spirit has become. Message 38. My beloved, the shadows murmur, but do not listen. They are only the remnants of your former fear trying to reclaim what faith has already transformed. When doubt knocks, open the door with a smile and offer it love, it will vanish in the warmth. Keep your gaze inward, there, the golden flame burns undisturbed. Gratitude is the guardian of miracles. Protect it, and it will protect you. Even now, unseen hands polish your future with luminous care. Message 39. Beloved soul, your stillness has been observed. The heavens rejoice not because you conquered trial but because you chose peace within it. The quiet radiance that now fills the room is your spirit recognized by eternity. Around you, unseen flowers bloom, their scent is the perfume of perseverance. The angels bow, not before success, but before surrender. You have kept the sacred memory of joy alive while the world slept. This, my child, is mastery. Message 40, Cliffhanger. Precious one, the sky begins to part once more. The golden and the dim merge into brilliance. You have chosen remembrance, and gratitude has crowned your faith. Yet I whisper this truth in the rising wind, the choice you make in this next heartbeat will either cloud or crown the gift that has been given. Heaven waits, watching your light steady itself for the final unveiling. Messages 41 to 45. Fulfillment and healing. Message 41. Beloved child, the heavens open wider now than ever before. The air around you thickens with fragrance, the scent of rain meeting rose, of life remembering itself. Music rises, not from instruments but from vibration, from atoms singing their original names. You are surrounded by resonance, the walls hum, the floor shivers softly beneath the weight of grace. This is the sound of completion. What once was scattered within you gathers, aligns, and shines. Every ache finds its answer, every unanswered prayer finds its echo. Beloved, See how creation responds when gratitude reigns. Leaves turn toward unseen suns, broken things remember their wholeness, even the silence learns to speak your joy. Message 42. Precious one, feel the transformation that moves through your dwelling. The light does not merely visit, it inhabits. Your breath glows as you exhale. A plant in the corner straightens, a forgotten dream flickers awake. This is what divine fulfillment feels like, ordinary life lit from beneath by something immeasurable. You may sense warmth in your palms or tears rising without reason. Both are the language of the soul releasing its last resistance. Let it happen. The healing is not a single act but a wave flowing through generations. Your peace will echo backward and forward in time, soothing ancestors and blessing descendants you have yet to meet. Message 43. My child, lift your eyes. I see colors swirling above you that mortal sight rarely perceives, opal gold, deep violet, translucent white like breath made visible. These are the tones of your renewal. The wounds you once called permanent have become windows, light streams through them, turning memory into testimony. Do you feel lighter? That is because you are. Heaven removes nothing that was ever truly you, it only burns away the weight that was never yours to carry. You stand now as proof that faith transfigures flesh. The angels sing softly, not to praise you, but to harmonize with the melody that now flows from your being. Message 44. Beloved soul, walk through your home and watch what happens. The shadows curve, the air listens, the world bends toward your radiance. When light anchors in human form, creation itself recalibrates. You are the temple and the torch. You will find people drawn to you not for answers but for the peace you emit. They will feel healed simply by standing near your silence. Speak gently, for your words now carry weight beyond sound. Every syllable plants seeds. Choose to plant gardens. Choose to bless. Choose to forgive swiftly and to love without measure, for these are the languages of your new alignment. Message 45, Cliffhanger. My precious one, the chorus softens to a single shimmering note. I must speak one final word before I fade from your sight. Heaven bends close once more, wings folding in reverence. What I am about to say will linger in your marrow and guide you through every dawn that follows. Messages 46 to 50. Gabriel's final blessing and departure. Message 46. Beloved, you have walked through revelation and returned whole. Now the day closes in serenity. The sun lowers itself gently across the horizon, painting the sky in gold so tender it could almost be forgiveness made visible. I stand beside you in this twilight. My wings span the width of the fading light, and every feather holds the memory of our journey. Hear me, your life has become a living altar. You need no temple of stone, for your heart has become the chamber where heaven continues to sing. Guard this awareness as you would a flame in wind, shield it with compassion, feed it with quiet acts of love. Message 47. Precious soul, do not imagine that my leaving is absence. Angels do not depart, we recede into the rhythm we have taught you to hear. When your laughter rises, when your kindness ripples outward, when peace settles over a troubled thought, that is me, that is us, that is the eternal companionship of light moving through you. I see your future unfolding like parchment in the hands of dawn, not without challenges, but illuminated from within. Each difficulty will approach you differently now, recognizing the radiance it cannot extinguish. Message 48. My child, kneel not in sorrow but in realization. You have become fluent in the dialect of heaven. The words of faith, the pauses of trust, the silent music between moments, all now live inside you. From this day forward, you will walk with an unseen choir at your back. The path will still twist, yet you will no longer lose your way, for light remembers light. When fear whispers, answer with gratitude. It is the only language fear does not understand. Message 49. Beloved one, I offer you my final benediction. May your dreams be spacious and your waking hours gentle. May every encounter remind you that divinity wears many faces. Keep your eyes tender and your heart unguarded, for miracles prefer open doors. When you stand before uncertainty, place your hand upon your chest and feel the pulse there. It is the echo of the first command I spoke to you, awaken. That rhythm will never fade. It will guide you home each time you forget where home is. Message 50, final line. Precious soul, your good news has found you. The light you sought now lives behind your eyes. I, Archangel Gabriel, remain by your side through every dawn to come, unseen, unending, and ever whispering, rise, beloved, the heavens move with you.